Do you really want to go wild and get crazy? Well, I want to know, can you say yeah? Yeah. Then we gonna get crazy. Crazy.
When Kevin Dubrow hit the stage, it wasn't polish you got, it was pure voltage. He wasn't the pretty face of rock and roll. He was its bare-knuckled brawler, the guy who stepped up to the mic like it owed him a fight. With his sandpaper snarl and a glare that could cut through stadium lights, Kevin powered Quiet Riot with the kind of hunger you can't fake, the kind that comes from the gut, from the grind, from every scar earned on the road. He didn't perform for approval. He performed because he had something to prove, something to shout, something that wouldn't stay caged. And even now, long after the smoke clears and the amps cool, the grit of his voice and the fire in his spirit keep rumbling on, like an engine that refuses to die. Hello, and welcome to the Church of Rock and Roll, where we celebrate rock legends and artists who have left us. Kevin Dubrow was born to Laura and Alvin Dubrow. He was raised in Los Angeles with his younger brother, Terry, who went on to become a plastic surgeon and TV personality. Dubrow learned to play 12-string guitar, and his first band consisted of 11-year-olds who played only one gig, to an audience of senior citizens who were not particularly fond of rock music. By the time he was in his mid-teens, he developed an appreciation for a number of British rock acts including the Small Faces, Queen, Spooky Tooth, Rod Stewart, and Humble Pie. Singer Steve Marriott would leave the biggest impact on Dubrow and act as a compass in his musical career. Quiet Riot was formed by Randy Rhoads and bassist Kelly Garney in 1975, who recruited Dubrow and drummer Drew Forsyth. This lineup disbanded in 1979 when Rhoads went on to join Ozzy Osbourne's band, with Rhoads personally enlisting Greg Leon as his replacement. For a time, the band's name was changed to Dubrow, which had a rotating lineup of members including Leon, Chuck Wright, Frankie Banali, with brothers Tony and Carlos Cavazo. After the death of Rhoads in a plane crash in 1982, while on tour with Osbourne, Dubrow changed the name of the band back to Quiet Riot. Rudy Sarzo, who had also joined Ozzy Osbourne, left Osbourne's band and rejoined Quiet Riot shortly before the release of Metal Health, released in 1983, which went to the top of the charts, making Quiet Riot the first metal band to achieve #1 status on their US released debut album. Their singles included Come On Feel the Noise, originally written and recorded by English band Slade in 1973, and Metal Health, Bang Your Head. The album also includes the song Thunderbird, which is a tribute to former guitarist Randy Rhoads.
This album
was cut in
all the basic tracks.
2 days? Maybe?
All the basic tracks were, the dubs were, over weeks. And then the next day after he cut the tracks, he says, can I join?
Yeah, do you need a bass player?
And of course, I immediately hung up on him.
Had to call 4 times.
And when he says, you need a bass player, I went like this. He wants to join. And then he did Speak the Devil with Ozzy after we did the recording of this.
Yeah.
And then we decided that having Rudy back in the group, it was appropriate to call it Quiet Riot again.
Let me show the album one more time. This is the album Metal Health. And you have just given me some good news about the album. There's gold in them nar hills.
That's right. By this time, I've been about a week from now, it's going to be officially gold.
Now, how do they let you know? Does a record company call you up and say, listen, guys, we should just tell you? Or?
Tony Martell told me.
Yeah. Check through the computers to see how many
sales.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Oh, it is real exciting for how long we've been waiting.
Certainly. Congratulations. We're going to come back and find out about the tour. I'm staying doing some dates with Iron Maiden as well.
Right.
But in the meantime...
You want crazy? You've got crazy.
Are these camera lenses like throw-proof?
I tell you, there's one really good thing about Hit Trader magazine. When I run out of toilet paper, I got it.
Some people grow up and some people
women of America. I'm looking for a few good women. You've heard of the Marines, now you heard of the Dubrow Corps. It's the Dangerous Dubrow Patrol. I'm giving dancing lessons nightly on tour all across America. I'm teaching the well-known Poon Tango.
What's this, your breakfast? Yeah, breakfast of champions. Yeah. Or derelicts, one of the two. I'm not too sure. It's a fine line.
Well, you know what they say, when in Rome, a Roman. 5 seconds. 2, 1, action. Now, we really like Def Leppard, but this is the big one. This is Kevin Dubrow from Quiet Riot, signing off from our training camp in San Juan, Puerto Rico. See ya!
So Kevin, you're pretty pumped up about this video match, are you?
Oh yeah, very pumped up about it. Because I understand, is it Photograph that we're up against? Is that the video of Def Leppard's? I figured that would be the one, because that was their biggest single.
When this is all taking place, you're not even going to be in the States.
No, we'll be in London, touring with Judas Priest.
Tell us about this coming up now. You're in Puerto Rico. Tell us how Puerto Rico ended up on the itinerary and what you're about to do.
Well, we needed a vacation, because we've been touring for 8 months straight, at an average of 29 dates a month, which only gives you about 2 days a month off. And we got an offer to do a date over here. And so at the same time, we could do the date when the first day we arrived, and then have 4 or 5 days off here, and then go to England from here. So it was real convenient. Not only that, the time change is not as drastic, you know, coming from here to London as it would be from Los Angeles to London. Then we'd really be out of it.
We'd play for days.
But we'd have to, as usual.
So you're excited about so many things. I mean, the album being #1, you're about to start your own headlining tour.
Right.
After not long ago being in clubs.
Right. That's very true. It feels, it's actually quite amazing. The club days seem like they're years ago, like I was telling you before. It's very satisfying. We worked our tails off. Well, at the end of this year, we'll have done 220 dates. And we started touring in, was it April or May? That's quite a few dates.
What is the process now? You're leaving Puerto Rico, going to New York, then to London.
London, yeah.
And,
And as soon as I get off the plane, I've got to do 4 interviews. And that's the supposed day of getting over jet lag. And then the next day we're going to rehearse, and we do our first day with Judas Priest in Newcastle.
Tell us about this Dortmund, Germany gig, too. Heard about that.
Well, I only know so much about it. It's a big deal. It's a TV show that goes out to everyone in Europe, and it's a 10,000 people festival. It's going to be ourselves, Judas Priest, Def Leppard, our boys, Ozzy Osbourne, Scorpions, and Iron Maiden. And so they've got 2 stages, one on each side, and they broadcast this thing. It's a big deal over there. They have people who get at each of those houses, and they go with popcorn. They have big major parties to see this television show that they filmed.
It's going out live as it happens.
Yeah. And we're using all rented gear. And because English, we're only taking just so much of our stuff. We're mainly the guitars. And whenever we use rented equipment, it's always very interesting.
So who's the most nervous about this?
Well, it's me. I'm the most nervous because when everything goes wrong with the equipment, I'm the one that's supposed to cover. I'm the one with the big mouth.
In 1984, Quiet Riot released Condition Critical. It was not nearly as successful as its predecessor in either fan reaction or sales. However, it did sell over 1 million copies, peaking at number 15 on the US Billboard 200 album charts. Like the band's previous album, Condition Critical features a Slade cover song as the second track. While the previous album included a cover of Come On Feel the Noise, this album contains Mama We're All Crazy Now. Other albums followed, such as Quiet Riot 3 in 1986. Following the massive success of Metal Health and the more modest success of Condition Critical, sales of QR3 were lower, reaching only number 31 on the US charts and not achieving any certification. It marked Quiet Riot's fall from stardom, as only one more of the band's following releases entered the charts at all. Did you ever see Quiet Riot live with Kevin Dubrow? If so, let us know in the comments. In February 1987, Dubrow was fired from Quiet Riot. It wasn't the band that wanted him out, said drummer Frankie Banali in 2013. It was management and the label. but it took the band to make the change. However, DuBrow had a habit of publicly bad-mouthing other bands, which alienated a lot of musicians and fans, and also caused problems for Quiet Riot members. Bassist Rudy Sarzo was famously punched in the face by Ozzy Osbourne after DuBrow publicly insulted the English singer. Another factor cited in the decision to fire DuBrow was his excessive drinking and drug use. "We all indulged," said Banali, but Kevin could be told nothing by no one, and his lifestyle choices had made it impossible for us to continue with him. In 1991, DuBrow regrouped with his former Quiet Riot bandmate Carlos Cavazo alongside Kenny Hillary and Pat Ashby in a new band called Heat. Quiet Riot continued on in 1987 with new singer Paul Shortino of Rough Cut, but by this time had disbanded. In June 1991, Heat renamed themselves Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot continued through the 90s in several different incarnations, including a full reunion with the Metal Health era lineup. On November 25, 2007, DuBrow was found deceased at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Friends had been unable to contact DuBrow for a week, and he failed to show up for Thanksgiving dinner hosted by his friend Glenn Hughes. According to Hughes, DuBrow had told him some 10 days before that he had wanted to make adjustments in his lifestyle. The cause of death was revealed to be an overdose by a combination of cocaine, sleeping pills, zolpidem, painkillers, and alcohol. It was also determined that he had died 6 days before being found. Nevertheless, his grave marker labels his death November 25, 2007. In an email to Spain's The Metal Circus, Quiet Riot drummer Frankie Banali wrote, "I can't even find the words to say. Please respect my privacy as I mourn the passing and honor the memory of my dearest friend Kevin Dubrow." DuBrow was buried at Pacific View Cemetery in Corona del Mar, California, next to his stepfather Harold Mandel. A rabbi presided over his funeral service on November 30, 2007. The loss of Kevin Dubrow still echoes deeply in the hearts of rock fans everywhere. As the unmistakable voice behind Quiet Riot, Kevin brought raw power, charisma, and an unfiltered passion that helped shape the sound of 80s metal. His vocals on songs like Metal Health and Come On Feel the Noise didn't just define a band, they defined an era. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Though he left this world far too soon, Kevin's spirit lives on in every soaring chorus, every driving riff, and every fan who still bangs their head with pride. That is, if they still can. His voice remains immortal, etched into the soundtrack of countless lives.
I loved Kevin. It really hurt me a lot when he passed away. Me and my girlfriend got calls, obviously, really early in the morning, and it hurt us deeply. And when we were one-on-one with Kevin, I had no problem with him. I think there are other people in the band that were instrumental in him being more trouble than what he originally was. Bad medicine or something like that. And it's no surprise, obviously, that Kevin had a substance abuse problem, and I think the substances that he was doing, along with his personality, was the ticking time bomb that led to his demise and his fall from grace in the music industry, really.